Hello traders, this is Enho, just doing a short video. Today the market it's quiet for me just because there's no news trading. I just want to take this opportunity to tell you that what other professional traders do beside trading. People need to understand that trading is actually a very little part, a very small part of your life, right? You have to think about trading like a battlefield. So in the battlefield, you actually spend majority of your time to prepare for the battle. And when a battle happened, especially for myself, I like to be short. I like it to be decisive, and I like it to be a winning battle for me. Now, in order to achieve that, of course, a lot of time before you actually get into the battle, you are prepared for the battle. So in terms of trading, actually, most of the time when I'm not trade, I'm either reading, learning new things about trading, or backtesting. Now, backtesting is such an important step in forex trading, and also a very big advantage in terms of forex trading. Now, I'm not sure if you can backtest in the stock market or in future and other things. I'm sure there is program. I'm pretty sure people have developed that, but maybe it's not a norm for me. But in terms of forex trading, you have so many software for you to backtest. Now, backtesting is not try to reach a perfection, or backtesting can never it's never gonna replace forward testing or live trading, right? It's just a small part for you to get used to it, for you to test out an idea. And I think in that sense, backtesting is very valuable for me. Now I use backtesting most of the time to just test out an idea of trade and test out some strategies that I come up with, and also just to get practice in. So right now you see in front of you is a forex tester software. I use this to back testing. I also use forward testing, but I use in terms of forward testing, which is like trading demo. I just use any brokerage nowadays. You can open a demo account, and it just use that to trade live with paper money. So, for example, today is quiet market, so I've been doing backtesting all day, literally all day, couple hours, just testing a new idea I'm coming up with, which is right now in front of your screen. As you can see, I start with $10,000 capital, and I'm just testing, euro dollar 4-hour chart for this currency pair. And again, it's not the strategy I'm testing is not important. It's just some idea I come up with, and I always do that. Always come up with a new idea. Always test it, and you can just, get to know so much insights of the idea. Now, for those people who are already trading and knowing the importance of backtesting, of course, this interface is not strange to you. You probably are used to it. For new traders, just want to demonstrate exactly how you're backtesting. So when you're backtesting, you are essentially trading uh, in a practice mode, right? It's like you are doing a practice in anything else. So when you are backtesting, let's say for generally you have to wait 4 hours for every single candlestick to show up, right? And in this case, you know, that's 1 4. That's a second 4. So that's 4. That's 8 hours. So in real life, you have to wait to see if your strategy work by every 4-hour candle. Now in backtesting is you actually shorten that waiting time. And then yes, you see this is 2012, January 3rd. So we testing a couple of 3 years ago data, and this all this data are very accurate. They just pull directly from any brokerage that you chose from. And then the best thing, again, like I say, it's just to practice and to test out your ideas. So for me, I can demonstrate just few trades for you. You know, I just keep going, and maybe my strategy for here, maybe I'll say, hey, I'll take a short here. So you get a sense of how you will actually do it in real life. So this is how I would do it in real brokerage account. And I put entry, I put my stop loss, and then I pull my calculator and I just calculate what is the pips stop loss, and then maybe I put a few buffers just to see, and maybe I separate the order. So anything that you want to try out in terms of exit, in terms of entry, in terms of your money management, you can do everything here in backtesting. And the bad thing is that it's not real money, and you have the advantage of data from the past that you can see. What if you were trading in 2012 in this strategy? Would you be able to make money, or would you be losing money? And then you can see how solid this strategy is across different years of time frame. So if you taste, 5 year, 10 year, even 20 years of backtesting data, and your strategy come out as a winner, then of course you will feel much confident to use that strategy to trade in life. Now, of course, if one strategy might work very well for 2015, 2014, but if you use that to test maybe 2010, 2011, and you will realize that strategy might not work anymore. And then just by doing that, you know how solid your strategy is and what you can do to better prepare yourself in a battlefield. So it's again just play around, back tasting. I'm entering this trade just to see if I get feel right now, and just keep going. And now I got my first entry got. By the way, guys, this is live. I don't know what's gonna happen, okay? Because I'm not here to demonstrate that how good my strategy was anything. This is completely new strategy. I just came up last night, right? I just write down some thought and idea, and then next morning I'm just testing out to see how it works. And then that's a good thing about backtesting. There's no stress, there is no um, certainty or outcome or anything. You just let the market tell you what would have been if you use this strategy in real life. So that's what I like about backtesting. And again, it takes time and effort and discipline to backtesting, because I can tell you that, depending on the time frame you do, but if you're doing 4 hour trade like me, generally 1 year I can take up to 150 or 200 trades. And if you want to back tasting 10 years data, that's like 1,500 to 2,000 data in one currency pair. So of course in real life you might trade 4, 8, or even 32 pairs or even more. So the amount of data that you taste, it's just a tremendous amount of work. But I will strongly encourage you to put the time and effort to do it, because you don't lose money by backtesting, but you learn so many things in backtesting. So example, this is another trade. Generally, in this strategy I'll reverse, but I want to make sure it's the right data. So let me calculate at my calculator right here. So just bear with me. Again, this is not about the strategy. It's just to show you how I actually do it in daily life. And I think it's very important to do it, because okay, this is not a valid signal for me, so I'm just gonna let it go. It's very important because nowadays you can go on internet, you can go on Instagram, you go on all the social medias, and you always see the beautiful side of trading, right? You always see the reward side. You see how people maybe, they're trading beside a beach. Maybe they trade, with a lot of things. They just create an image of easy money, right? They create an image of fast money. Uh, I don't know whether that's true or not, but for me, it's definitely not the case, because trading is a profession, and the profession takes time and effort to build a skill. So for me, I put so much time and effort to actually better prepare myself every day when I'm not trade. So I have to tell you this very important. When I'm not trade, I'm still practicing trading. And this is not just like a video game. You enter a few number, you make money, while you're sipping, your pina colada on the beach. That's nowadays what I see all the time on social media, and that really just kind of it makes me really angry and really sad, because I know these people when they present that kind of image, of course you will attract a lot of sucker to maybe learn from you, or maybe buying you use this software or strategies. But the thing is that you have to understand what is the real life of trader, or how much effort they're putting in. And I'm just trying to show you in this video, saying that that's what professional trader, especially for forex trader, that's what professional forex trader do every day. Now, not to mention the fundamental side, whether read the news, read the central bank report, read the economic data. Those are all very important. And if you have to, prepare in the fundamental side and prepare your technical side in the back testing, and also, just go on forum and just checking out if you have any new idea in terms of trading. Realistically, it is a career that you build up with. And it takes a lot of time and effort. So again, it's not to say that you cannot have freedom. Of course, at the end of the day, you want to be able to trade, to travel, to have fun all at the same time. But just want you to know that it takes hard work, and it's not going to happen overnight. This is not a get rich scheme. And I understand in this industry, that is what sells. That is what people like to sell when it comes to a trading education, right? They all want you to believe that it's so easy. You can just buy the software, follow an alert, and you can just make money. But seriously, it does not work that way, right? I wish that whoever wants to enter it, have this right mindset before you even started. Otherwise, you will lose money and you will blow up your account. So understand that this is about having a patience to learn, to put in the work. Again, this is a valid signal for me, so I'm just gonna end 1.2. So just bear with me, and just try to give you a taste of backtesting, right? Just for those who have never done it, or who doesn't even know what I'm doing right now, just that this is called a backtesting, and that's what most professional traders I know are doing when they are not. So there is no single day that you are not trading per se, that you are not practicing your skill. You might not be in the market might not open, it might be a public holiday and things like that, but you always use your time to train yourself to have a better skill in terms of trading. 22822. So sorry, just give me 1 second. 1.2822. So all right, doesn't get filled. So in my current strategy, I will cancel the pending order. I will also move my stop loss back to break even plus 10. Sorry, I just I have to keep talking and trading. I don't really usually do that. Just give you a sense, and that's a good thing about it. Now, don't think that backtesting is going to replace the actual trading. Again, this is just a small part of trading, because you use backtesting to train your execution, to train how you calculate pip size, how you calculate lot size, and how you get used to your entry and exit. But this can never replace the live trading. Why? Because you don't have the emotion for trading. That means that it's very relaxed. I don't care. This is not the real money. This is not the real money. Of course, it feels good when you win, even in backtesting. But again, this is not real. So you don't really get the feeling of winning, and most important, you don't get the feeling of losing money. So you don't know how you're going to react in front of losers unless you start losing. So that's why backtesting can never replace live trading, and also it can never replace forward trading, because what right now we're doing is we know what's gonna happen, and without a click of button, right? Every click is forward, every click is forward. However, in real life, you have to wait. In real life, you have to put your patience out there. Now, it sounds easy, but I can tell you that most people nowadays, including myself, do not have patience. So in my strategy, you say, hey, this is a trend trading strategy. All I need to do is to hold on to my winner. And you might be able to, oh shit, I clicked the wrong button. I'll do it again. Sorry. You might be able to do that in backtesting. You say, hey, I got a winning strategy. All I need to do is to hold on to my winner. Now, you don't know whether you have that ability in real life because you don't know what circumstances you are when you are trading. You might need money. You might need money in life. You might need to buy a house. You might need to pay for your child education. All these things might happen, and that's a time where you really know if you can hold on to that trade. Basically, that's a time where you really know if you are patient or not. Because right now, if I say, hey, let me hold on to a trade, but realistically, even if I finish the whole 2011 back then, that's just 1 year. So I finished the whole year of trading today. But in real life, that's the whole year of 365 days. How am I gonna know whether I have that kind of patience? You don't. The only way you know is by actually trading it. And that's why you forward testing it. Now, whether that's important or not, it's up to you individually. A lot of people do back testing and they just do live trading. For me, I do both, depending on the strategy. Sometimes I do forward testing, sometimes I don't. I jump into live trading. If you're a beginner, I would strongly suggest you just follow the step, do back testing, forward testing, and live trading with small account, and then live trading with a slightly larger account. So of course it's gonna take time, but this is so important. You do not want to risk your hard-earned money and then lose them all. I've been there. It's not a good feeling. And just to let you know that once you have a big loser, not only that it takes time to build up your capital again, I can tell you it takes time to build up your confidence. You are not going to be the same once you blow up your account. You are not going to be the same once you have, a large drawdown. You will not. It's just a disaster because it takes you a lot of effort to be back on your foot again. Right? Again, think about trading as fighting a battle. I do like to put that as an example because like fighting a battle, right? You're not gonna get beat up and say, hey, okay, I'm gonna be back next round. No, because what happens is you get beat up, you get wounded, and not only you get wounded physically, even when you are recovered, you psychologically are still traumatized, right? I don't know if you or anybody have ever been beat up, but if you have been beaten up, you know that what hurts you is not just the physical damage, it's internally you are afraid of that fist or that kick. So, in terms of trading, again, this is all very important thing that you have to take into considerations. So again, just to show you how I backtesting, what is backtesting, and what you can do to help yourself in terms of trading. So see the other one, the other order get filled. So now I reverse become buy. See if I can hit this first target. I did hit the first target, so I'm gonna put it to break even plus 10. So again, okay, I'm gonna finish it just to let you know if you have interesting to see more of this back testing demo. Please feel free to let me know. Just email me or leave comment. And if you want to know more about Forex Tester or any other software that I'm recommended, again, leave comment. Or if you have any other questions, feel free to ask me. This is Enho again. Hope you have fun and learning this video, and good luck on your trading. Stay safe for the rest of the week. Thank you very much. Take care.